Good day everyone. So hi, my name is Anthonette Pajanoy of ECE 3A, and this will be a demonstration of functions of 74151 IC and 74138 IC that will show the values of this number from 0 to 9 in our 7-segment display here. So this demonstration is for our procedure B in our laboratory number 8 for my subject ECE 28. So first, these are the 4 switches that will configure this 4-bit BCD input that is connected to the 477 or 7447 decoder, which is a BCD to 7-segment decoder. And the outputs of this is connected to 74151 here, which is a multiplexer that has 8 inputs and 1 output. So we have 7 input and that is connected to the ground with 5K ohm resistor. So the output of 74151 is connected to 74138 IC. The 74138 IC here is a dimultiplexer that has 3 inputs and 8 outputs, and the outputs of the 74138 is connected to 7404, where 7404 is an inverter and the outputs of this inverter is connected to 7-segment display. This is the 7-segment display that will display later on the values of number 0 to 9. So now before configuring the BCD inputs, let me discuss first the LEDs of 7-segment display labeled from A to G. So the segments of LEDs are active depending on the BCD inputs. Like for example, if the input that we are looking for a simulation that will be seen on the 7-segment display is 0, so it has a BCD equivalent of 4 zeros as well. So that will be 0, 0, 0, 0. And the active segments are A, B, D, C, E, F. And second example, or moving forward, since we have here 0, we're done with 0. So that will show 4 zeros. Let me just simulate that one for you. So this is what the 7-segment display looks like. And next is the number 1. So the input BCD is equivalent to 0001 and the high configuration is at letter A. So we put letter A and then the 7-segment display will show this blinking number 1 and where the active segments are B and C. Next is number 2. So for number 2, the active or the high configuration is in letter B. So for letter B, that will show number 2 in our 7-segment display. So the active segments are A, B, D, E, and G. And for number 3, the high configuration is at letter A and letter B. So the high or the active segments for number 3 are A, B, C, D, and G. And that's what you see here. Number 3 is showing at the 7-segment display. Next, we have number 4. So the high configuration is at letter C, where you will see this 7-segment display of number 4. And also the active segments for number 4 is B, C, F, and G. And for number 5, the high configuration is at letter A and letter B. Letter A and letter C. So this will what is going to show in the simulation of 7-segment display. And the active segments for number 5 are A, C, D, F, and G. Next is number 6. So for number 6, the high configuration is at letter B and C. So we put in this simulation and this is how it looks like, and where you will be seeing number 6. And the active segments for number 6 is ACDEFG. And for number 7, which has a BCD input equivalent to 0111, where the high configuration is at A, B, and C. So this is how it looks like, and it will show to you number 7 at the 7 segment display, where the active segments are A, B, and C. Next, we have number 8. For number 8, the high configuration is a letter D. So this is what is going to show on the simulation. Number 8 here. So where the active segments of number 8 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And for 9, the BCD equivalent input is 1001, where the high configuration is at A and D. So this is how it looks like, and where you see a blinking number 9 on our 7 segment display. And where the active segments are A, B, C, D, F, and G. So you were able to observe and see the purpose of the function 74151 and 74138 and the simulation that I did show to you guys, where I can conclude that in this activity, the sum of the ICs are acting as multiplexers and demultiplexers. And where, as the definition goes, a multiplexer has a multiple data inputs and a single data output. And a demultiplexer has a single input and multiple outputs. The 74150 IC is a 16 to 1, and the 74151 IC is a 8 to 1 multiplexer, while the 74138 IC is a 3 to 8, and the 74159 IC is from 4 to 16 dimultiplexer. So the frequency of the clock is also important for the multiplexer and demultiplexer to clearly transmit the desired data and display it on the LEDs. Since we analyzed the circuit, the input line of the multiplexer 74151 is active low, so we use the inverted output W of 74151 to drive the G1 input of 74138, which is active high. In addition, all LEDs in 7 segment are blinking one at a time following the certain pattern, depending on the connections between the output of 74138 IC and of the segment display, which are connected by two 740 4-hex inverter. In which, in this activity, all or on the previous activity, all LEDs in the 7 segment are blinking simultaneously, where therefore it can be said that the 74138 IC and 74151 IC are both combination logics, and the output of the 7447 IC is a combination of MUX-DMUX or a MUX-DMUX. And that's it for this activity. Thank you for listening and watching, and goodbye.